Hey everybody, Steve Heumann here. I am back on the island of Maui, and this is the King's Trail behind me. This was the original route around the entire island. It was built in the 1500s. And today I'm going to take you on the modern version of this trail. And I'm going to introduce you to Scotty Jo. He's a tour guide here on the island, and I've been on tours all over the world, but this is the first time I've ever met a pure tour artist. What does that mean? Let's find out together as we hit the road.
Water is life, as they say, and light is sight. And that's what we're going to be playing with all day long while we dance around the island with the sun. And you put those two combinations together, and you've got just the absolute best visual experience. And of course, that visual experience relates to your heart's breath. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful experience.
Heart's breath is another way of saying aloha, or the sharing of breath and all that is good. For 30 years, Scotty Jo has lived on the Hawaiian Islands, accepting what the locals have given him in their stories and open hearts. Now, Scotty Jo gives all of it back to visitors as he takes them on tours across Maui through Hoaloha Jeep Adventures. His favorite spot? The most iconic road in the 50th state, but experienced with a rhythm only a true artist can offer.
Yeah, I specialize in what I like to describe as a reverse road to Hana tour. We still go the whole 360 degrees, but we do it in a counterclockwise fashion. What happens with that is the lighting is just perfect all day long. Everything to the left of us will be backlit. In other words, there's a reason good photographers get up early in the morning for that particular type of light. So everything to the left of us will be backlit. Everything to the right of us will be front lit. So you're going to have a great contrast.
Now, you may think you know what Maui looks like because you've seen pictures in magazines or whatever, but trust me when I tell you that you really haven't seen Maui. Part of that is because this south side on the road to Hana isn't a green, lush jungle like you'd expect. The rains fall primarily on the more northeastern side, so a completely different ecosystem greets your eyes here. In fact, the environment changes about every 10 minutes, from barren rock to desert expanse to yellow prairie. It felt like I was traveling across the entire environmental breadth of the mainland United States in a matter of a couple of hours. Every turn in the road offered something new, always with the endless ocean to my right.
The views are spectacular. The road is beautiful. The way I like to drive it is like a musical instrument. The road's going to be what it is. That's the piece that's laid out. And my narrative, how I bring everything together with the beauty that surrounds us, the stories I share, particularly with respect to aloha. I have incredible experiences with folks at the end of the tour. Some of them literally cry and break down over being overwhelmed with joy and love. And that all together is what keeps me doing it. It literally gives me energy when I do it, and I love it.
That energy is evident in every stop we make on the road to Hana, where Scotty Jo shares insights and nuggets of history at Charles Lindbergh's grave or secluded weeping foliage. From bare volcanic lava flows, we move into rainforests filled with waterfalls and hiking trails. We delve off-road to find hidden spots where the waves smash on the shore with a fury rarely witnessed. As the day progresses, it becomes easier to understand the island, its people, and why peace seems to permeate every switchback and narrow bridge along the way.
The first thing, start to understand aloha, embrace aloha. First thing you want to do is just slow down.
Which is easy on the road to Hana, since the tight confines and hairpin turns can't be taken at any reasonable speed. But that fact adds to the experience as you look out on bamboo forests and deep valleys without the rush that comes with life on the mainland. Here, you're encouraged to take things slow, to pause and reflect, to enjoy without looking at your watch. That is the spirit of the island, the spirit of aloha. Here on the road to Hana and all of Maui, you find a true opportunity to share breath and become one with the artistry of nature.
It's just beautiful. You don't have to travel too far. You can get around the entire island in a day if you really drive it rather quickly, but it's best to do one side and then the other on two separate occasions. And you just see extraordinary changes in the land, in the sky, in the valleys, in the sea. It's just absolutely fabulous. Something you don't want to ever miss out in this lifetime.
The trip today, the reverse road to Hana, has been absolutely amazing, very, very eye-opening and very special. I'd like to thank Hoaloha Jeep Adventures for taking me, and for Scotty Jo for being such an amazing artist of the road. Well, for At Your Leisure, I'm Stephen Heumann.